I am Sari Cohen with Awards Buzz, and today we're hanging out with Scott McCord. Scott, it's awesome to see you again.
Awesome to see you again too. How you doing?
I'm I'm so excited. I've this is like I have to tell you, I've been a proud member of the Fromily since season one, so I look forward to this every year. And Victor, oh my goodness. This season, we are really seeing Victor in a new light this season.
Yeah, yeah. There's a lot going on.
Yeah. Tell me about this. Tell me about this evolution and kind of what he's stepping into now.
Well, I think that there's a lot of external factors. There's things that are happening to him. There's people that are showing up that he's connecting with, reconnecting with that are huge, certainly milestone events in his journey. But I think it's in terms of his evolution. I also think that as we're introduced to at the beginning of the season, the death of Tian Chen, as we're seeing things getting worse, the weather, the food shortages, people dying. At the beginning of the season, certainly Tabitha hasn't she's been gone. We don't know where she is. Um, Victor's part of that evolution is that he's really holding, I think, a lot of this. Did I do all this? I think that there was something I was very aware of that was there, that was inherent in all of Victor's behavior, that suggested that he was, that puts him on the plight of going into these memories and trying to save this situation. As reluctant as he's been all along, he's finally, I think, kind of stepping up his game and going, I have to remember, as he does with Sarah, right? He goes, we have to do that. I got to do this. Um, what an amazing evolution, in a way. Everything has been so inward with him in so many ways, and now I think it's all going to start coming out.
It's like peeling back layers
Yeah,
of an onion.
yeah.
And I love you've been so incredible with that because I've been watching it, obviously. I've seen the series, but episode by episode,
Yeah.
you're just getting to know a little bit more about him. What
Mhm.
has it been like with this backstory? I'm really curious. How much do you actually know about Victor, and how much are you bringing to the table?
Uh, well, it's an ongoing thing, right? So we never know, of course, what's happening episode to episode. So, for instance, when I started the season and I saw that I read the first script and I was like, oh, Henry. I didn't know that I was going to meet Henry at a certain point, right? Like I didn't know that until I opened up that script. So, like, in terms of my backstory, what that does, for instance, is all of a sudden, then when that new idea is introduced, for example, all of a sudden, the work for me in terms of that backstory is that John and I, the creator, we meet. He meets all of us, of course. We all have questions and our own things and theories and whatever else. I think it's kind of like this collaboration in a way, right? There's a certain amount of things that I just have to answer for myself as an actor in order to get to a certain place. And sometimes I just get together with John and I go, I'm going this way. So are you going to steer me? Am I? And I think what's neat now, we were just talking about this recently, is it feels really congruent. Like I feel like he's writing and I'm acting, and that goes with all the actors, right? We're all kind of moving in that way. Victor's backstory has really evolved as well. So all I was given in the beginning was what we saw in the first season, which was just him being left alone there as a child after that traumatic event. Uh, and then I sort of filled in some holes for myself and created my own memories. But of course, then with the second season, there was stuff that I was given that I'm like, oh, well, now that I can add that to the mix. So it's kind of it's a collaboration, I guess.
Mhm. Yeah. If there are, I mean, like completely because you guys don't know what's going on,
Yeah.
lastly, if there's like any really wild, random theory that you could throw out there that you think might be happening in this town, what would it be?
That I think is coming.
Yeah, or like what's going on?
What's going? Do I know what's going on? I have no idea what's going on. I know I'm I'm theorizing like you're theorizing. no idea whatsoever. No, it is like it is truly a mystery box to us as well, you know. I kind of feel like it's one of those things where every time I think it's going somewhere, and I might even get certain about certain things. I'm like, okay, I think it's going to be this. I'm so wrong. And now so John will, and Jeff, they'll drop some bomb, and I'll go, oh no, it's totally what I wasn't thinking. I will say that episode 10 is epic. It's there's some great stuff happening. So again, it's all about just stay on the ride, keep your arms inside the ride as it's going, and just know it's going to take you through all the things. It gets pretty exciting.
Oh, it's awesome. It's always such a pleasure to talk to you.
Yeah, it's great seeing
Um,
you.
loving the season, love hanging
Oh,
out
this is
with you,
good.
and we'll see you next year.
Yeah, definitely. Thank you so much.